Hello, welcome to Same But Different. My name's Derek, and I got to see Mickey 17 a little bit early. So here is my honest and spoiler-free thoughts on the film. First and foremost, Bong Joon-ho's follow-up to his Oscar-nominated Best Picture winner, Parasite, couldn't be further from Parasite. This movie, he dove into a little bit of his Snowpiercer, the host, Akia, however you want to pronounce it. It's more that than it is Parasite. And I think it really goes to show when he dives into his American side of filmmaking, this is what we get. When we get his Korean side of filmmaking, we get something like Parasite. Equally good in their own ways, just vastly different. Mickey 17 follows a human being who has signed up to be an expendable. His name is Mickey, and what an expendable does is he goes out and does the jobs that could potentially kill you, and often does. And when you die, you get reprinted with your memories and personality more or less still intact. It's a futuristic movie, sci-fi romp. They're on their way to Niflheim, a planet, to colonize that planet with humans because Earth kind of sucks. And that's not where the similarities end. Robert Pattinson did an incredible job. I am beginning to see him more and more as a viable, legitimate, awesome actor. He's come a long way since Twilight, doing amazing things. And I think people just need to get their head out of that realm and see him as an incredible actor, because he is. And then, yeah, you have his supporting cast. You have Mark Ruffalo, Toni Collette, Naomi Ackie, Yeun. It's a fantastic cast and fantastic characters, albeit a little cartoony, but it fits the realm of the movie a little bit. The story is simple at first, but then when you peel back the layers, you can definitely see the political and social economical allegories and similarities it's trying to make with our current state. The first thing I thought of when I left the film was, did they know what was happening in the world at the time of making this film, or was this kind of prophetic in a way? Because there was a lot in this movie that directly mirrored specifically American politics. And once you watch the film, you'll know who exactly I'm talking about. Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, I'm just going to go out and say it. Mark Ruffalo does his, not a Trump impression, but embodies the character of Trump very well. Mickey starts off as somebody who really doesn't have anything left to live for. It's not as depressing as it sounds. He kind of just wants to get away. He's escaping a past life, and he doesn't really have any family, so he's like, why not be an expendable? This sounds fun. He didn't read the fine print, so he sort of kind of didn't know what he was getting himself into, but as it evolves, you start to realize that maybe this Mickey that we're left with, the 17th iteration, after going through it so many times, maybe there is something to live for. Maybe he does hate being expendable, you know? And then the crux of the film, and you see this in the trailer, is that an 18th iteration is printed while the 17th is unknowingly still alive. So now we have two Mickeys running around, and that is illegal in this world, and punishment by death, more or less. It was a great time. It was a great time at the movies. It's not anything mind-blowing, and it's not as revolutionary as Parasite was. So don't go into this film thinking like you're going to get the next Parasite. It's a very different film. Bong Joon-ho likes to promote his characters in his American films as kind of larger than life, just to get across how vile they really can be, how human beings can be. And they often go over the top. Sometimes a little too much, and sometimes it's a little on the nose, but gets the point across just the same, and it's a fun time. It's funny. It's very funny. For a sci-fi film that has a bunch of CGI critters in it and a CGI world, it's well filmed, for sure. It's nothing to write home about. It's not like cinematography gloriousness or anything like that, but it's well filmed. Camera work is great. The acting is great. I honestly really had a fun time with this film. It's just a good time at the movie theater. And please, 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 if you can, go watch this in the theater. The theaters are dying, and we need to get you back in the seats. So please, go to the theater. Don't buy snacks. Bring your own snacks. Sneak them in. Just go. Just go and support film. That's all I can really say about it without giving too much away. I definitely could go into spoilers, but I'm not going to until the movie officially comes out on Friday. So go see it when it comes out. Once you do, come back here, talk about it in the comments, and I will talk with you about it, because that's what we do here. We like to talk about film and exchange opinions. We're all family here. We all love movies, so let's be kind and talk about it, okay? Love it. Love you guys. Brody and I will see you next week with another review. Don't know what that will be yet, but we'll both be together, so look forward to that. And as always, keep watching movies.